Team play is talked about in Battlefield a lot, and sometimes it's unclear what it means exactly. And I'm gonna talk about something I've noticed in my own gameplay, and this might be something that is just my problem since I'm coming from Battlefield 4 and I've had a specific playstyle. But yeah, okay. So have you guys noticed that you are being in situations where you die and all of your teammates are like 40 meters away and you are not gonna get a revive, and maybe you are raging like where all my teammates are and stuff like that? Well, maybe there's a reason why none of your teammates are around. So this is actually very simple and actually a very easy thing to fix in your gameplay if you just like pay any attention to it. When you have captured a flag, like I will give you an example. Say Empire State in Battlefield 6. This has happened to me like more than once, where my team has captured B and I've just not looked at where my teammates are going, and say I'm going to the left here. Say down or upstairs, I'm going to the left. And none of my teammates are going this way. All of my teammates are going outside or to the right of the building. So what actually happens is that enemy team that maybe has C flag, they are either going here up the stairs or outside, flanking behind me, and I'm gonna be alone there, and there's not gonna be any teammates around. So this is gonna feel like my teammates aren't doing anything, but my teammates are actually playing together and are just going different direction to where I did. That's something that is very easy to fix. Just pay attention to minimap often enough, especially when you are rotating away from a flag. Another thing that makes my life harder in this case is if the enemy team indeed has C flag and my teammates are on the right side of the B, I don't think they are gonna spawn here. It's more likely that the enemies are gonna spawn around this area. So now I'm alone the right side of the B when the enemies are coming from every direction at me. So you want to take into account the possible spawns of the enemies, but I don't know, that might be too difficult sometimes. Then there are those games where your team isn't playing together at all, and I've had those games a lot recently. I don't know actually what to do in that situation. If your team is trying to take all the flags at the same time, it's gonna be pretty hopeless. You just have to try to play as a squad or just find some teammates to play with. In Battlefield 6, this kind of team play is very important in my opinion. If you are in this situation, but opposite, where enemy team has pretty much all the flags, it's pretty hopeless to make a comeback. Like said, if your team is trying to play all the flags, it's impossible. Obviously, you don't have to be playing with the whole team all the time, and yeah, you shouldn't be together with the whole team all the time because yeah, you're not gonna be on enough flags that way. You just want to find like more than 2 people to rotate around the map with. That way you're gonna have someone who can revive you, or more people that the enemies can target. When you are playing alone, and you come across enemy team, all of them are gonna see just you and they are gonna just shoot you. And you're not gonna have any chance to play against that. And that's another reason why having teammates around you is very important. And this is something that maybe isn't obvious at first and you don't think about, but having teammates around makes a huge difference when you play Conquest. And yeah, it depends on the map. Sometimes like Operation Locker, not that important to have teammates all the time around you, especially if you're flanking, you can capture flags alone. But in these more traditional Battlefield maps, close quarters, and maps like Empire State, yeah, it becomes more important. So, what do you guys think? Is this just my problem, or do we share the same skill issue? Good news is that this is very easy to fix if you just pay attention. I feel like I'm repeating stuff. So, anyway, bye bye.